like maybe 4 or 5 gunshots, and then a car, Honda, just flew up the street. Like 20, 30 minutes later, the cops everywhere.
She was a rapper, a businesswoman, a nursing student, and according to her family, she was just months away from stepping into an entirely new chapter of her life, motherhood. But before the future could arrive, Qualeisha Barnes was shot in Atlanta. Known to many as Siditty, the Detroit native left behind grieving loved ones, unfinished dreams, and a case that has raised painful questions about who targeted her and why. 36-year-old Qualeisha Barnes, known to Lily to loved ones, was more than a headline. Family and friends described her as a woman who was building something real for herself. In addition to making music under the name Siditty, she was also pursuing a career in healthcare and was enrolled in nursing school. Her mother told reporters that Qualeisha had made the dean's list and was only a few semesters away from finishing. Her family also said that she had lived in Atlanta for nearly a decade, but her roots were firmly planted in Southwest Detroit.
So the people who are not hip to what you got going on in your whole movement, who is Siditty?
Siditty is, I've been dancing and I started rapping. I just jumped out here. I live in Atlanta, but I'm from Detroit. Now I'm an artist. I did one song and it took off, and I wasn't expecting it, but it did.
Qualeisha appeared to be in the middle of a transformation. She was balancing multiple identities at once: artist, entrepreneur, student, and soon, according to her family, a mother. Reports describe her as someone deeply invested in her future, not someone just drifting through life. She was building towards something, and the people who loved her saw the momentum. That sense of progress makes the situation even more devastating. Atlanta police said officers responded at about 1:23 a.m. on Wednesday, April 8, 2026, and found Qualeisha inside her luxury SUV, unresponsive and suffering from multiple GSWs.
Well, that scene has now wrapped up, but we did see a tow truck take out the car that was at the center of this investigation for several hours. Atlanta police told us on the scene that when they responded to a call about a shooting at around 1:30 this morning, they found a 36-year-old woman dead in the driver's seat of her SUV. They say it looks like she'd been shot several times. Now, again, this was on Springside Place in southeast Atlanta off of Cleveland Avenue. And Atlanta police said it's early in the investigation, but it appears someone shot into the car multiple times. They are considering this a homicide as they continue to investigate. They say they don't know yet if the woman lives in the neighborhood. They do not have an identity yet, so they are looking for any information that can help in this case.
Her family has made it clear that they do not believe this was random. Relatives said they believe she was targeted, and they are determined to find out who is responsible.
I know her as Qualeisha. I know her as Lily. I know her as we in the same house, in the same bed. That's what I know her as. All that friend stuff, I don't care about none of that. That was my sister. That was my baby.
Give us the strength that we need to survive.
Hand in hand in prayer, the family of Qualeisha Barnes asked God for strength while coming to terms with her senseless killing. And it's moments like this that are helping them deal with her death.
Generally, if you met Lily, you instantly loved her. And she was such a jokester, you know. She liked to laugh, and she always cracking jokes on me.
But Barnes wasn't just a rapper. She was also an aspiring nurse.
She made the dean's list. She had like 2 more semesters to go. She was so proud of herself, and we were so proud of her.
As for what justice looks like, Lopez Stewart says seeing not just one person held responsible, but multiple, because she believes her daughter was set up.
If you instigate something that causes a murder, then you need some kind, you need something. You know, I think you need to go to jail too.
One of the most painful details in this case is that Qualeisha was, according to her family, 14 weeks pregnant. That means this shooting did not just end one life. Her family sees it as a loss of 2, and many people agree. Rumors have circulated, and it's been alleged that what happened here is a result of someone not wanting her to have this child. Police are still investigating the homicide, and no public arrests have been confirmed at this time.
We push Crime Stoppers a lot, 44577 tips. That really is valuable to us. People don't really understand it, and it is anonymous, so if anybody has information, they can call in and leave a tip, and we really do appreciate those tips. They're very valuable.
Qualeisha Barnes was building a future that stretched far beyond music. She was trying to create security, purpose, and something lasting for herself. But now her story is being told in reverse through grief, headlines, and unanswered questions left behind by violence. And until there is justice, this is where this case remains, in the painful space between who she was and what she still should have had the chance to become.